Hello London folks, welcome and welcome back. I'm Pxy-VERSE and this is The Forge. Yes, last weekend, since Friday I guess, I failed to do the live streaming. Personal decision, I was having some difficult times there, and I couldn't, yeah, so I was thinking though that eventually something like that could happen, especially in the weekends, right? So because doing straight this every day, I think maybe it's too much, like at least. So what I thought it was maybe, oh, I'm gonna do this live stream every day, including the weekends, but maybe some certain weekends I will not engage, so maybe not expect the weekend for me to be on. So that's the idea that I was thinking about, because otherwise it gets, weekends are for other stuff, but if I can, I'll do on every weekend, right? So right now I'm restarting this thing, right? So let's see, after 2 or 3 days of not sharing this. So this time let's go back to work. So I need to warm up a little. I'm not exactly sure where. Okay, so I have a list here of of things that I need to do for the completion of this melt rig to an adequate degree. I'm very close to a solution that might be enough for now, at least. And yes, anyways, I have a parallel project that I will also start today. Maybe not live streaming, maybe yes, or I'm not sure, with low poly artistic style, with image texture, all those stuff, very retro style aesthetics for CG art, and so, but now this is not the topic. So now I need to solve this extremely complex and complicated melt rig in this kind of solution, because I don't know a better solution than what I am doing here. So interestingly, this is moving the melt, but it should carry the the arcades as well. So I don't know why the arcades are not following. This is probably bone constraint to the arcade up. All right, but the problem is that these bones, they are parented. Yeah, so this parenting will ruin the thing, because unless the only way, if I got these bones to be parented to, instead of what they are now in relation to the head. Okay, so there is a, maybe this break something, but let's see here. If I do this parenting, yeah, so we see that, oh, I'm moving, this is not supposed to move, this is, yes, so I cannot, yeah, so here I have a problem regarding this bone, right? So it should pivot, these bones should pivot. Yes, so the parenting will disrupt their locations there, so this is not a good idea. The problem is that if I don't have the parenting relations, okay, now they are, let's reparent them to the head. Both, yes, both are parent to the head. Let's start some soundtrack here. I need to update, give more soundtracks to my live stream. I'll do that another day. So that also I'm sorry about, should have done this last week. And so what is to be achieved here? Okay, so these melt stuff, these arcade bones, they should follow this bone. The problem is that themselves, they are not working with bone constraints. This seems to be old stuff. This is a melt position. Hold on, I need to see if I still have this bone. Mechanism arcade. Control melt position. Oh yes, oh yes. So we see what's happening there. These bones should be following actually not this seems to be correct. Yeah, here's I'm a bit confused, a little too many bones there, but there's a deform, a mechanism, and a control arcade thing. The problem is these ones. Okay, they don't have bone constraints, so that's good. We have this solution there, which seems to be accurate. Or maybe I turned them off because they aren't that good. So if I give a copy rotation, yeah, so this is the, I need to get these things. Okay, let's try to parent this to this bone and see what happens, because these ones, they are parented to control arcade up. Okay, so they are just parented to the control bone, and they don't have any track arcade down. What is that? I think it's that, yeah. Copy. Yeah, so these are extra stuff. So these are, yeah, so the parenting leads them to the control, and the bone constraint leads them to this. This only move the teeth. So this is a cool setup that I found that can be interesting. I can move this front and back. There are some limits. They sort of stretch and squash the deformed bone that is inside that we do not see, but that's not a problem here. So the question here, let's try to see now what happens. Oh yes, now the arcades are moving. Okay, but of course there's some gruesome deforms there. Of course this relates because maybe this bone is too, yes, they are moving. I have wrong positioning of bones. But even so, there are some problems. So what I can make perhaps, oh, this is already, okay, so the parenting is too strong, but at least they are following the, let's look at this arcade bones positioning. Okay, so they are changing their, yeah, they are not sticking in place. Yeah, so the parenting cannot solve that for me because they don't share the same head position. And I've made all this stuff, maybe they are crossed in the, this is all chaotic because, oh, by the way, Maybe I should, yeah, let's see how is the deform arcades. So it looks like there's some stuff here maybe are just badly positioned, right? Yeah, these things are offset. I don't think this is the cause of all the problems, but let's try to. I think I forgot to. This is no, this is mechanism arcades. This is arcade up. Okay, so let's pick that. No, let's pick that and move that there. Then let's pick let's hide this one. It should be sort of the middle. And then there is, okay, so I cannot keep working here in this way without checking the mesh. So I was having a problem with the deforms and this character design here for the rigging of the mouth. It requires like two jaws or arcades. There's the lower jaw and the upper jaw. Of course there doesn't exist an upper jaw, but I call it in ironic way like that because the top arcade also can move. It's not glued to the skull like it is the case of the normal up arcade of human. Like it's fixed, it's rigid, it's continuous of the skull, and while the lower, the maxillar, all that is a secondary structure, or it is, it's the jaw, right? So I can move stuff that should not be moving in more realistic anatomy, right? So but I call this arcade. So arcade up, arcade down. So what I need here is to uncheck the mirror modifier so that I'll be able to see the mouth interior. Also, I'm gonna hide the eyes here so that I'll be able to it's just better to see what's going on, and also the hair. Alright folks, so here let's see what can be achieved here. There are a lot of crazy motion going on. It's time it's time to fix those crazy things, right? Let's hide the lip stuff. Yeah, so I can hide this for now, the control of the mouth. Oh, this is a mechanism. Okay, so there's an arcade down bone here. Okay, so alright, so now they are sharing apparently the same orientations, so let's make sure they truly are. So I'm going to favoritize the control and let's align everything. Yes, they seem correctly aligned. Let's do this now. Looks like there's some distortion here. So I'm not sure which bone is in the correct location here. I think this one. So yeah, so this is unsafe, but let's, if that's not the, okay, I'm gonna save here and let's reposition that. Then I'm going to get all these to realign, yes, with the active, control up, there we go. And this is going on there. Okay, yeah, so there's crazy things going on. What is this bone for? Oh, eyebrow thing. What is that thing? Oh, it's because of the mirror modifier, I guess. Yeah, something about the melt interior. Sadly, this will not allow me to work this better, but we'll see what can be done here. All right, so there's some crazy things going on. I'll probably have to change the positionings of all those things. Yeah, now I truly think that the other position was the right one. So I'm going to just, I don't know, I'm gonna save here BE2. Reopen here. So this one, this one actually must go there, and then align with this, and then, oh, that seems right. And what is this bone there? Okay, so this one will snap to here. Then let's get everything here aligned with this one. I guess that's correct. Yes. Let's check now. So this is up. It's still, yeah. Alright, that seems accurate. And this one, yeah. So this could be just wave painting anyway. So I tried to place this at the middle. So this is something that I still do not understand. The alignment of those things are very important and very strange, because of course the mesh, there's the mesh interior, then there's the mesh of the face, and so the pivot points for those deformed bones and even the mechanical bones, but whatever, the alignment sometimes needs to be made in very arbitrary ways in order to that to function. And so here I've got this thing really bad, although the positioning of these bones right now is not really that important. I mean, they could be in a lot of different ways and still work there's not, what I mean is there's not a single solution for that, and maybe even I'll have to change this according to the changes that I've made for the rig. So right here for the, so what I'm gonna do is yeah, so let's try to align this with at the same time the arcades and the lower arcade, right? And the chin and the, yeah. So something like somewhere in between them, I don't know. But they need to serve both purpose. Also this, I think I'll try to get the bottom arcade. Then I'm gonna scale this up. I'm not sure because I have a stretch to bone constraint. I don't think these lengths are accurate in any way, so these were arbitrary according to the mesh. So maybe I get them, and then there is also this positioning there. And of course I can do something like that, but yeah, I'm probably disrupting the rig at this point. That relates the form and mechanism, the system that I've made here. It's not too complicated, but it's a bit tricky. I'll need to remember the specificities. We're gonna check that. So yeah, this will cause some rig havoc, but let's what the heck is this mesh? Oh, that's the eyebrow mesh of the other side. There you go. Yes, so okay, so this was much simpler than I thought. So alright, and this is very, very bad. I don't remember this particular. Let's go to rest position. Yeah, so the rest position is really disrupted here, no matter after so many things that I've done in unawareness of what was going on behind the chin, right, in the jaw. So what I've been tweaking too much the mesh topology here too, so I wasn't looking here behind too much, so it got all disrupted in the shape. So here I'll have to manually fix it with some, I need to check the character design and see if there's some guiding ideas here. Yeah, so I see there's not too much mesh here, so let's just try to get this aligned properly. Let's see, what are these ones? Yeah, so this is completely wrong. Yeah, I see what's happening there. And should open a side view here. Also, let's hide the armature for a moment. the jawline here is not necessarily good as it is right now, so maybe I can get some smoothing of this yeah, it was about time to give some attention to this mesh here. And I want some slight effect here that is not I don't like the distribution here. Let's redo this. Is there a way to not show the grease pencil here? Yes, there is. I should be careful here to re-enable that in the end, or this could become very obscure later on, because I rarely touch these things. Oh, but there's an icon here that... Yes, so that will help. Yeah, good design here. Well thought, Blender folk, the developers, the team, the designers of all that. So yeah, let's redistribute this in a better way. Right. Could have better. Yeah, this space I let it to solve some other day, some other time. Maybe another subdivision here. Yeah. It's something that seems to make more sense. Yeah, let's do that thing. Hope that it can help. No, it doesn't really help that much. Well, actually, yes, sort of smooths out the... It's extra subdivisions, but it sort of helps the rearrangement of all that. Yeah, it gives more... how can I put it? It gives more instant value to, like, this can work, this might look well enough even without 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This can work out even without the subdivision surface modifier, right? That's what I mean. So what is this? Nah, too much. So the problem is about here. Yeah, this mesh topology here, this hexagon is just... Yeah, so this I have to revise this topology here and the shapes as well. Yeah, something is very wrong here. I see. And there's this exa star pole there, 6-star pole, which is very annoying. So I shouldn't have this thing doing that, but I still need this face loop. Let's try to cut across this instead. So I'll have this. What does that do? Our face there. Yeah. I think this is like going back to the same problem again. Oh, I see. If I could have... I need something here that will be different in terms of mesh topology. Yeah, let's try this. No, not this. This. Okay, so I've just dissolved one of those face loops that was... Oh, this is not exactly what I wanted. Oh, that's interesting. that runs all around. I see. So there is these two here need to Alright, so I think that's finally solved in some way. What's happening there is just the texture that is going crazy because there's an image texture there. I need to remap that. But overall we see that this is starting to work. But the work that I was doing was not there. It was under the chin, under the jaw. So if I check now how it is, probably here I can also, let's redistribute this mesh here. Seems like there's an extra face here. Yeah, okay, so this doesn't go the direction that I wanted originally. This one, right? But at least it's not getting... Maybe that for now is good enough. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, this is fine. Hello, Ashik Home. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream of forging. How are you doing? So here I'm rigging, solving some mesh topology issue for the melt rigging of this character that I'm doing. So the shapes here, according to the model sheet, was a little disturbed there, and I'm just making this flatter. Good job, thank you. Yeah, so I was doing this live stream daily, and then in that last weekend I sort of had to make an urgent pause for, but now I'm recovering I'm resuming the activity, as I'm still getting the warm-up thing, right? It's very intense things here going on. It's the first time I'm completing let me show you the melt rig. It's called I'm using a method partially, yes, of the universal sonic melt rig. We'll ignore these bones here. What I want is the other bones for the control mount, yeah. So there's this thing, must be on pose, okay. ignore the mouth interior. What is your country name? It's here it's Brazil, South America, Latin America maybe. And you, where are you from? So this is what the universal sonic mouth rig should allow, of course in without too much pain. Currently there are some pain, but here we get, so we can get the mouth to very extensive, yeah, so there's things there that I didn't fix, but I'm gonna go into directions. And also there are some tweak lips somewhere which are not very well posed. Yeah, I need to reposition these bones, but then we can make stuff like that. So it's really to get working some 2D inspired mouth expressions, right? So that's kind of fun. That's the idea here. You can find this setup in the, let me show here, it's the universal something. Okay, so in Blender artist forms there's this, it's this guy Kamal Kianjahi. Kamal made this documentation and tutorial of universal sonic mouth rig. So this is someone else who made this card. So you see the, so here's the thing. The file is free, you can download there, and that's it. So that's what about it. Of course, I'm implementing the universal sonic mouth rig, doing the stuff that in my way. So I'm sort of adapting it, but the fundamental principles I'm using. For example, the mesh of the mouth on the rest position, the binding rest pose, is a line, right? It's a line. It is very regular mesh, and yeah, so it should be very regular mesh for this to work properly in principle. These lips volume could be bigger, but I'm not gonna touch that right now. It could be dangerous. There are wave painting involved, whatever. And the mesh topology of the muzzle, right? All this region here, you see how it loops around. So this is the extent to which the mouth, the lips can go around, ideally, right, around the muzzle region. So if everything is done accordingly, then this can work more or less without too many artifacts. And so here I'm struggling with the shape of the lips a little, because this character design, I've solved this before, but right now I need to resolve this in the way I'm doing. But first let's do what is simpler. So I was fixing this thing, okay, no, there's still some bad shape there below the chin, so I think still need to, let's use proportional editing here. Looks like this is not very well aligned for some reason. Maybe this is, let's try now. It's still not good. Okay, let's try something more radical here. Just this will be, yeah, no, the tip I'm not gonna change. There we see. Move this up. Let's try to smooth this all together. Let's see what that creates. Alright, now this is better. Alright. Still not great, but it's good enough to resume this. Except this, let's push this smooth. Yeah, the neck may still be a little strange here. Let's smooth these faces here. These ones which suffered a lot from later iterations. This I'm gonna probably change at some point. Okay, but that seems to be yeah, rearranging the mesh here. This very elongated face, this can be troublesome, but for now, okay, now the reposition of these bones here. Let's place the chat here at the top. These bones, I've tried the mouth to be even more to the extended, right? It's more than the usual character design. The mouth for this character should be much smaller on a rest pose, a neutral pose, but it's not the case because I'm rigging. So for the rig, it's better that the mouth is more wide open. It seems to be the case for the Universal Sonic Mouth rig. So what I need to do here, since I already edited the mesh there, I need to reposition these bones. They might be very displaced here. Let's see if there's more bones here that I didn't reset. I think there's no bones here. We're gonna check. So let's see. Deformation arcades. Yes, let's pick all that and reset. Okay, so all this seems to be reset, and alright, so I don't need all these layers, just what I need is okay, the tweak lips, not even that. So I have control lips, which is a layer which I'm not using, and I think there's nothing here, so I'm just gonna trash this. Apparently something broke there, not sure what it was. Whatever, I don't care. There wasn't any bone there, I believe. So reposition these bones should be a little annoying, but quite simple. So I need to check the side view also. So these would be the bones of the sides. According to the Universal Sonic Mouth rig, they can be simplified into a simple bone. Okay, so I'm putting them exactly at some, well, not exactly, just approximately in front of the lips. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, slightly in front. So what I could do is indeed, let's try that. I'll try to ignore one of them. So I'm not gonna delete, but I'm going to render it non-deform. There's a select mirror, I guess. No, didn't work, so I'm gonna pick them here. Let's I'm gonna do something crazy here. Gonna change this color, so I turn their deform off and change their on pose mode. Yeah, whatever, just default color so I don't get them confused for now for anything else. Let's check if they don't have any enable bond constraints. No, so that's fine. They will be there invisible for now, so let's go back on edit mode. Also here, mirror select mirrored. Okay, let's hide them. So this is the up. Wait, where's the name of the... Okay, grease pencil. I can already hide this and this. Alright, so where I were at. So okay, let's first position these bones, and when I remember I got to it. Yeah, so exactly sort of in the mouth corner, that's fine. It has already wave paint with disabled for the others, so here this will be the the name, yeah, the name of the bone. Why I don't see the name of the selected bone? Text info. Strange. Okay, on pose mode, now it appears. Okay, whatever. Alright, so this can stay here, I guess. Okay, so this is lip up 1 and this is lip up 2. Oh, the C doesn't select the switch the name, so that's annoying. So that might be why I was having trouble with the names there. Okay, so let's do the equivalent here. Something like that. For this one, could be somewhere like here, and the opposites, the mirrored side, it will do the same because I have this option. Yeah, so here they will be very close one to each other, so this will be a nice, so maybe I should do spacing there. Yeah, just like that. They don't need to match exactly the lip. Although they deform, they can be offset. If they are too offset, of course that's annoying, but that offset is not, this is not very absolutely relevant. Okay, so I think now I can join this. Of course I'll have to address the wave painting and readdress that, right? These bones will keep annoying me if they are kept in this layer, but that's fine. For now, I need the control mouth, yes. So now let's see. Okay, these changes shouldn't have done anything to the deforms. Maybe they did a little, because I changed the mesh. Okay, let's also get the muzzle depth, because there are some interesting things here to consider. Maybe these are being, let's turn off on this because they have waves responsible for some deforms there. These are turned on, okay. Let's also get the arcades, no, not control arcades. No, wrong bone. Something seems lagging. Maybe there's some dependency cycle. Yes, there is. It was the parenting. I cannot do this parenting apparently. So still not sure what I can do then for now. So eventually I'll find a solution. Maybe I have to remake the way this rig works, this inner stuff, but this is just complicated. It's not like complex. It's just it's just puzzling. I've done this some time ago, and after I've changed some proportions of the face, right, then stuff. Oh, there's still some. Yeah, it looks like there's some dependency cycle running. Okay, so this is parented to. Maybe it's when I. No, they don't have. Okay, these bone constraints are annoying me. Let's delete them. Where's the control? Oh, these are the mount position. But I don't remember this. No, these are very old stuff, I guess. Yeah, these look very old. Because let's delete these things. And where is the see there is a... No, this has nothing to do with wrong selection. This arcades. Okay, it's just in a wrong control mount. Okay, so this is sort of, yeah, after I've re-enabled the deforms there, this seems to be working more or less well. This particular setup here looks smooth enough, but the mechanism, yeah, there's still some struggle there on this mechanism. So in order to address if the, yeah, there's still, why this is moving this way, so something bone constraint. Oh, I see, is the shrink wrapping is making the other thing tremble. All right, let's try to, yeah, I'll have to close and reopen here because the Blender, of course, file, just to check the console, window console to system console. Let's check here. So there's two dependencies: side profile, muzzle, segment, armature modifier. Muzzle, butt, bone, profile. When? Okay, has to do with the, wow, something that is affecting lots of stuff here on the face. So something that wasn't there, it's something start to happen. Okay, let's refine the parenting here. So basically, yeah, let's start with the mechanism stuff. Mechanism muzzle, mechanism. Okay, for the deforms, I just want the head bone. Okay, so this is the first thing. That I need. Then tweak, yeah, why not? Tweak muzzle, mechanism muzzle, mechanism arcades, mechanism tongue, mechanism is not, deform, yeah, let's start with the mechanism and then, so what is that? Mechanism arcade, where this is parented to? Control up arcade, but okay, so they have this stuff in this way to the track arcade. Okay, and they are parented to their respective arcade bones. All right, so this seems accurate. So what I can do with that is just Yeah, I can get them larger, doesn't matter. Let's see, the control arcades. And this parents to the head. Alright. These are parent to the there, okay. It's offset, let's fix that. What are the deform arcades? Oh, the deform arcades, they need to match exactly that, right? Okay, so that means that they will be stretched to track arcade, right? Let's reset here. It's like some wrong stretching then. They have some limit scale, right? Copy scale of the track down. Oops, maybe I did wrong. No, if I reset, that's what it is, unless no, it was there. Alright, so there's no reason why this is not. Oh, okay, copy scale, of course, because I can copy, that's it. So this is just a limit scale for inner. This was calculated. Maybe I need to do different now, but that's the same idea there. And this copy just the Y and Z, not the Y scale, because that we control already with this. So it can move a little. Yeah, so this is why those bones are aligned. So this is the mechanism. Of course, this will stretch and squash in some way the mesh of the melt interior. Alright, but then what this is parented to? Mechanism arcade up, alright, mechanism arcade down. Well, the mechanism, they are each one of them, alright. Then the control, they are parent to def head, alright. So what might be going wrong here? Copy rotation. Okay, so these are okay. What about this? Okay, this is also. So it's not problem about these bones here directly. It's a problem about what is going here. So no bone constraints for these ones, and the parent is the head. Where are these parent two? Head, head, head. Okay, that could be okay. This actually I should parent perhaps to the mechanism. And its positioning also, it's now not very correct. Let's just have to make some arrangements here. I can align here with the mouth maybe, yeah. Or the deform, yeah, maybe even the deform is better. So there's a tweak lips. So it's this one. So I'll need to get this head. Let's try to match this with snap to non-include. Take off the edited, then bounding box. Yeah, so I want the to get the so I'm not sure why this is not center closest. Medium is the center, active is the head, and center is the center again, closest okay. So for some reason it stopped doing what it should, what I usually, so I don't know how. Don't know if this has something I'm forgetting here. Yeah, I'm sure I used to use bounding box for this. It's vertex. Yeah, so yeah, so I don't know, it's just stopped doing. I did that thousands of times and just now it it doesn't want to. Okay, so it's not the end of the world. I can still get this thing, but I can do something else. Okay, if I get this, then I can perhaps try this. No, still not good. So okay, so different approach. Maybe I'll pick this and snap there. that will do. So here I'm going to get this bone aligned here. Then I'm going to just snap this thing out there. Yes, and something weird about these rotations. That's the bone roll here. Okay, let's say I've reset this. Where's the Z is pointing outward? Yeah, so it's the most annoying thing about. Okay, the Z seems to be fine, so let's just realign this with that. Since I'm doing this here, maybe I can also do that. Here I can do that, and this one I can do that too. Alright, and this can align with that. And I guess that's it. Yeah. Alright, then I need to make sure that this thing now on edit mode, if I rotate that, I can get more or less the profile shape that I want there. Same for this one. Yeah, that seems to be okay. Now I can probably try to exaggerate that. That's why I've made those things here. Yeah, so more ease in maybe, and yeah, so not easy to match that shape. Maybe it won't. Oh, of course, actually, it's just because I did that different. Okay, that should do. Yeah, so let's augment this, reduce this. This value should be closer to 1, otherwise it's very tends to do problems. So curved here, that is the new calculations there. Here, why I have so many segments for this is useless. Let's just get them, I don't know, 12, and this also 12, and also here 12, just to have the regular thing. Okay, so here, now that this apparently was solved, but we need also the stretch 2, and here also stretch 2. It shouldn't have cleaned the skinning algorithm, the dependency cycle that was suffering, but okay, so same thing here. I want to get this one will be easier maybe. So I can really, yeah, so let's first reset some row here. Control Alt A, then reset row here, and snap it there. Then do this. Let's see if there's any change here that were valid. No, I haven't changed this, but maybe if there's anything. Let's reset here and see if there's any. Oops, I think something. Of course, this is pose mode. Wrong. There was actually something different. So first, I'm gonna see if there's anything I can do from here. Yes, this, and then this one. Yeah, some curvature like that should be fine. I don't think I need. Yeah, I can have more of this there. Yeah, that can be fine. And then I don't think resetting here is required. Okay, there are still some requirements there. So the idea here maybe is really to parent this to this bone, and this is parent to the control. Okay, and so this one will be parented to this left flip up. Okay, and the left flip up to the mouth up. All right, control mouth up. All right, so this is some adjustments there of this parenting. These are parented to the head because these are actually, there's a tweak bone there. Those tweak bones are simplifiers, but also they, at the same time, they. I see that. I forgot that tweak. Totally forgot they exist. So they are here. So they would be actually. They could be deleted at this point because the controls are already engaged in, so they are parented to what? Def head, yeah. So these are okay, but let's see. Copy transform, control melt. Yeah, this is useless. If it gets the parenting thing, they probably don't need anything like that. So let's try to this is parented to the def head. Okay, so of course without the they can deform the muzzle, but so there's a, yeah, they are profile, so they are good to, yeah, okay, so I need them, otherwise how would I pose the chin, or perhaps some, yeah, so they are cool, they are important to have, but I'll have to get them working differently. So instead of parenting them there, I'll parent them, yeah, so this is be very different then. So I'm gonna parent that to the tweak bone, and then the tweak bone to the def flip up. So this to the tweak mode profile there, and this to this down stuff. This will be parented to the tweak. Yes, this is already, and then the tweak will be parented to, instead of the head, it will be parented to, there is a problem here. They have a, I cannot parent it to one or the other side, so I need to make a mechanism muzzle. Yeah, so I will from this point, let's just duplicate this. Individual origin, then let's change the color of this. Not sure that will work because, yeah, so this will parent here, and this will parent to the head, like this one. Oh, already parent to the head. Okay, and it's parent to that. So probably stays in place. So this is not good. Problem is that okay, what's the stretch to here? Stretch to no, this one, stretch to tweak mouth profile. So Let's see if that will work. This is machine. Stretch to, why do I have two of them? Must be a mistake. Yeah. So just change the target here. Let's see if the targets will... No, they stay in place because of parenting things. I have to move this. Yeah, when I move this, I can do this. So basically it's like the inverse. So I need to pause this one. So why do I need two of them already? Because this one is parented to... Okay, let's say it's parented to this. Tweak chin. Let's delete this. This parented to head. No. Right, so parented to head, so it's just yeah, just change the targets here. And we have that. Okay, and that copy transforms in this way to the arcades down, right? Yes. Okay, so back to before. And there's still something happening about the it's probably something related to this system here. Let me try out something. Maybe it could be some iteration here. So let's save and load, reset here, and Control F1. 5 dependency cycles it augmented. So let's find this again. So it's not about the leap up, muzzle ghost dynamic. Ah, okay, so there is involvement of muzzle ghost. All right, so it's all about, seems that it all involves the muzzle ghost, even though I've disabled it. So how it must be this target here. No, it is turned off. Something shrink wrapping. but I cannot find it. Okay, so maybe it's something related to the parenting there. Yeah, so where is the... There is this bone. Okay, what is... Nothing is parent to it, actually, nothing that I have here at least. This is parented to head, and stretch to command position. Okay, what about those two? No, they are nothing. Yeah, now I really don't know what's going on. I already turned off the muzzle, so it should do some shrink wrapping. This is not shrink wrapping anymore, so why it would be... Oh, strange. It seems like it kept some effect, even looks like a bug thing. If you disable the bone constraint, all of its properties should be disabled. Yeah, so profile, mouth profile, lip. Oh, I see. Maybe it could be something about this. So this is copying transforms control arcade. While it is parented to command mouth posing. Okay, come on, but we are tracking it, so there should be... Okay, so this parenting I remember, but then we have copy transforms to arcade up. All right, which lets me do this. So why would that be a problem? I've disabled all the... Take my mouth profile. Oh, there are some double transforms there. I see. Okay, so something is getting double transforms. Notably these bones there. Okay, so maybe that was the problem. No, there's still weird things going up. Oh, maybe this started to happen when I added these bone constraints the way I did. So it's just some... Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna save. This won't reset, unfortunately. Yeah, I need to save. Let's go here, and now Control F1. Nope, still dependency cycle. So okay, so there's another possibility. Maybe something went wrong in the melt objects there. Okay, now shouldn't be this case. This is also useless at this point because oh, maybe there's something about the wave painting problems, vertex groups. No, muzzle. Ah, these ones. Old stuff. Those small profiles things shouldn't be, they would be related. Well, actually they no, still, well, it reduced, but I'll have to keep doing this until I find the culprit. So if I get this to okay, let's disable this thing. Okay, let's say now. Last time, because I'm already doing this stream for more than 1 hour already. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even know where's it. Yeah, more than nearly 2 hours. So let's see here. What about this time? Yeah, no. So there's certainly something about is the parenting, something about the parenting that is going crazy, but I don't remember having had this. So it's something that relates to the leap up. So started that, and geometry shrink. Why it still evaluates this if I turn that off? Subdivision might be affecting it. It's like it's detecting even those things are leap up. Okay, it's a deform leap up. Click mount profile. Okay, which relates to the leap up. Okay, so I think I can get it. At least part of it. So there's the twig clips. No, not the def muzzle. This is the deform depup. So why it's affecting this, but I haven't seen about this one, so it's something about this. So let's see their parent stuff. So control mount, this is maybe this happens when I started to parent this not to the head bone. Let's try now. Is something I think I've done today. No. Well, one less dependency cycle. Tweak mount profile depends on mount up control, which via copy transforms. Okay, so it's a bone constraint thing. Then mount already via done. Okay, but then mount up bone constraint via constraints ready mount up bone post parent via post constraint stack. What's that? Copy transforms. So the mount up mount position bone via parent bone child. Yes, mount position via done. It's fixing the dependence cycle, auto fixing, right? So it doesn't go infinite loop. It's like found a limit, but it gets bugged out and still a dependency cycle. Not the worst case, but we see what it does to the. It sort of make the rig jiggle a little. Mount position via constraints. Yeah, shrink wrap. Then why this shrink wrap if it's not even enabled? Stack order. Alright, so maybe there's something about that. But they start with the tweak profile, right? Still affecting the def lip. Oh, by bone constraints. Alright. And this by bone constraints, and very, very weird because okay, tweak muzzle. Let's check the. Oh, of course, because some stuff here. Yeah, I have made these parenting changes, which are also problematic. Yeah. Let's give this parent head again. I don't know why the bottom is safe, but yeah, it seems to cause a lot of trouble. So let's do that, and let's see what else. The control leap up, I guess. This parent to head, this to mount position, alright. Okay, let's try. I think that's the last time now for today. one dependency cycle. Okay, improved. Tweak mount profile. Don't constraint depends on mount via copy transforms. Okay. That means I would just have to tweak muzzle, this one, but it is disabled. No, maybe this one, not, yeah, this one, I guess. Know why this could be causing trouble, but just to be sure, let's do that. Yeah. What was the, no, it's a tweak mount profile. So this one, not this one. So I'm gonna save now, load, and then I'm gonna try to delete it. No, still the same. So maybe not its copy transforms, right? Okay, the bound constraint here would be the same as that, right? Well, I can verify this on other files, so I'm just gonna delete all that. Let's see if that Alright, so so it's good to be checking the window toggle system console sometimes when rigging, but of course that disabled my rig setup, what I was doing. This is very unfortunate, so I have to rethink the way. So it was stuff related to the leaps and all that, so have to reassess the connections there. So work to think, but at least considering the list here, yeah, today was very, that's it. So and I found that I need to, yeah, retake leaps, yeah, from, yeah, I should take this from root to foliage, right, to top of the tree. So rotate from root to top. The arcades, leaps, mouth, yeah, leaps, muzzle, mouth. Jaw is less important, but yeah, rig setups. Yeah, so that will take some, I'll try to do on my own, but I just don't know. I was experimenting and doing this and that, and eventually I broke the rig. It could be today or less time. I can test that actually. So basically this date is incorrect, so I need to see if that is true. Yes, let's save this. Let's open older file, I think. Yeah, July 28. Were there already dependency cycles there? Oh, there were, but there's 10 dependency cycles. Aha. So yeah, I was working on dependency cycles for a while. They didn't exist until let's try this. This one seems to, yeah, this one doesn't have anything. Well, if I open this one, oh, that doesn't help. Okay, but whatever. That's it, folks. So thanks for watching. Tomorrow, see you tomorrow, any other day. I'll be continuing there, except on weekends. Maybe I'll skip one or Saturday or Sunday or both, but I'll try to be both. Just sometimes need some rest, and I think that I should have considered, but we are retaking this strategy. So follow me on the wiki if you want. If not, that's okay. This is the Forge, and if there's any rest, it will be on weekends. So see you, folks. Take care and happy blending.